hello astronomically based individual, or welcome to your new favorite extremely humble creator. I'm doing a series in which I explore my past childhood games, or yours if you comment it below. And I thought no better way to start off this new critically acclaimed series than with Wizard101. If you never heard of Wizard101, it is a 2008 MMORPG, or short for make more money on really poor gamers. So without further ado, enjoy the video. Viewers at home, do you have a childhood game that you would love to play? Maybe it still isn't around and you haven't found it yet. Well, I'm about to play my childhood game today, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to relive special moments. We're going to see excitement in my voice in this video because I am excited. I don't know what that was. So the headmaster is saying that we came from another world and we're basically the chosen one. It's like Star Wars lore, except worse. No, it is worse. If it's Disney, it's better. If it's the original Star Wars, then it's worse. But depends how you look at it. All right, I'm going to choose my element, which I have to take a quiz. Since it's just me today, I'm going to just try to be the most overpowered class, which I believe is a certain class. I'll try to get, but if we don't, then I'll show you guys. Okay, so after finishing the quiz, I have gotten the Death class, which is a class I was striving for because this class is overpowered. You can just solo any boss, and I'll show you the reason why later. But first, we got to choose our character. I'll see you guys back in a minute. So I've selected my character. My name is Orion Dark Wielder. We're a novice necromancer, and our fit is goated. The drip is on fire. I created the master drip class. If you want to see my master class, go to my Patreon. That is not in my description. Yeah, I'm gonna just click play. We're gonna go through the tutorial, but let's just go ahead and walk through this. So we're going around, talk to Gamma, and have some balloon say, and then if you go here, which should be Ender. No, that's some of those. I have no idea who here's. So now let's there. Classic evil name. All right, you want to so let's go ahead and battle these clowns. You think they can match my grip? I'll do this master class level. Anyway, we're use fire. Just say we're using fire. All right, we killed the bums, and now we finally finished the tutorial. But players under 13 will first need their parents' permission. Diddy is punching air right now. I don't know if I can keep that one in. All right, so what I wanted to do next was basically accept a couple quests, get my character a high enough level to explore the beginnings, and then I'm going to switch to my higher level character where I'll show you immense power. All right, so let's just go ahead and skip all this dialogue. And here we still have people playing this game. A very old game, but you know, if it's old and players are still playing, it's a dedicated gamer base. All right, so we're going to join these guys because we do not want to be fighting solo. I mean, it would be fine, but I think it'd be cooler to fight more enemies. Anyway, let's use the dark spell, even though it's one of the worst spells. It's actually the better spells on here, but the damage is not too great. And the graphics on this game improved, I think, in 2020. So everything you see, let me choose something. As I was saying, the graphics improved and it no longer looks how it originally was when I first played it. But we finished the quest and he is yapping. He's supposed to be dead. Don't know why he's yapping. Our next enemy is the skeletal pirate, and they look very, very scary, but they're actually harmless. They're actually easy to just clap. Their bones are super thin. They have not been drinking their milk, and one storm spell will easily kill this dude. However, if you are new to the game, storm spells do have a chance of fizzling, but it did not happen. We got our spell through. And how much damage? Maximum damage. Maximum bone crushing damage to this dude. He is crying right now. As you can tell, I'm not explaining much of the mechanics because you'll just have to play the game for yourself. I encourage it. I know it's not like a game you'll get super invested into, but you don't have to. You just have to see how it works. And that's all, honestly, what this series is about, is trying childhood games. Our last battle with this last skeleton, and we can finish this quest. Let's see what damage range I get from this. Hopefully it's the top end. Give me the top end. It was good enough. He needs milk. We do get mounts, which if you have played any MMORPG game, you'll know that it just makes life easier by walking a lot faster. All right, we get our first mount. Let's go. We're 100% going to equip it, and our movement speed doubles. It's beautiful. I love it. You love to see it. All right, we got to talk to the fairy, and she mistook us for an enemy, and it's okay because we're gonna repay that by not listening to her yap and just finish the quest, which is open bone cages, which is one of the most boring quests you can have. Just gotta locate all the cages in the city, which I've done this too many times when I was a child. And then we have to defeat two of these dark fairies. Please give me a storm spell. Yes, we can just one-shot this fairy, hopefully. Same old beetle. Beetles ain't gonna do nothing to me. I eat them for dinner. Get clowned on. One-shotted. We're going to use a dark fairy to kill this dark fairy using its own kind, its own species to eliminate it. Embarrassing for that dark fairy. And now it's yapping. Yapping about how we freed her from slavery. Hear a tiny joyful voice call your name. Yep, that's the fairy I freed from slavery. As it should be. So we're supposed to get a card, a healing card. Our first healing card, which is the first healing spell we learn. And if I'm correct, we can open the book. Key is for deck. And it's added into our starting deck, which is cool. We got to defeat one of the gang leaders of this wizard city. He can't be doing this to Wizard City. Okay, now let's go ahead and defeat this boss. We don't have any new spells, but we do have a healing spell. So this should be easier. And if we do get maximum damage from this thunder snake, then we will one-shot the boss. And it would be so cool if we don't fizzle. We don't fizzle. Let's get the maximum damage, please. And this is the animation for it. Oh, nope. It's going to take 2 spells now. We're going to use a life spell on a deaf character because I think that is the disadvantage to that element. I wish I had AoE attacks. Starting off as a beginner is really rough. I can't wait to get to my higher level character to just show you it's so much easier when you have multiple AoE spells. And fairy on fairy attack, violence on violence. But the Dark Master's plan is not gonna prevail. We already know the storyline. We completed this, I guess, beginner quest level, and now we're gonna talk to Master Ambrose. He should be able to fix this for us. All right, let's talk to this dude. You put us through a lot. All right, stop yapping and give me this new death spell, which is actually one of the reasons why the death class is an overpowered class, because one of the first death spells you get is a trap shield, which is gonna boost your attacks by like 30%, whatever it is. It's just insanely like busted because no other class basically gets that spell that early. All the professors of each class grading us, except the deaf class, obviously, because if you know the lore, the deaf class professor is basically a villain who we just fought in the tutorial. But let's talk to this nerd over here. His name is Mr. Lincoln, which is short for nerd. All right, this dude is gonna get us acquainted with the deaf class. And our first spell for hitting level 5 is a ghoul, which is unbelievable still. Like these spells are so good because, as I mentioned in the beginning, the main purpose of this spell is to take damage to the enemy and then use it to heal yourself. I'm glazing this class so much, but it honestly deserves it. All right, let's see what he has for us. He has another quest. We're not going to go that far in this video, okay? We're not going to go super far because you do have to pay to actually, like, I think you either get the membership or you pay permanently for a zone, and it's pretty expensive. It gets pretty expensive. There's a lot of microtransactions in this game, so that is a bad thing about this game, but it was a money taker for me as a kid, so it was a bad and a good thing. But now that we have basically completed the beginning of this game, I'm going to show you the higher character level that I've built, which is not this character. It's on another account. All right, we're on our second account now. I have to mention this. I know I don't have to, but I just got to mention I lost my original account when I played as a kid. So these characters were basically me replaying, and I was a little addicted to this game. I had a phase where I played this game a lot. But our top class is level 47. On my original account, I had the level close to maxed out, but we're going to go on our highest level, which is our Pyromancer. It's basically just a fire class. And of course, I have a way better mount. And which world am I? I'm in Dragon's... No, I thought I was in Dragonspire, but I'm still in the original world, but one of the zones in the original world. I completed the first arc, which is like a couple worlds in, and there's like 5 arcs. Don't know how many. Honestly, don't know. I'm just guessing. But as you can see, I have a better mount. It's a red dragon. Suits my dragon, or not my dragon, my fire class character character. If you are one of the Wizard101 players that dedicate your lives to this game, then you will know that my character is nothing special. Like, look at this dude's dragon. I think it's an old mount, death class mount, but it still looks crazy good after all these years. This game is pretty slow, although I'll give it some credit. I just installed this game for this video. But we're in, and this is my first time seeing the updated version of the duel center. But as I was saying, we're gonna duel for the end of the video, and we're gonna duel with our higher level spells, and I'm excited for you to see them. So honestly, don't know how to start a battle, but I'm pretty sure it tried to request crowns to play a PvP match, which is low-key crazy. You have to pay to battle other people, because I don't think it was like that when I first played. Or you guys let me know in the comments if you're one of these Wizard101 players that play often, that you are able to comment down below and tell me how I PvP people. Anyway, these are the enemies I was fighting when I was first starting out, and just to show you how far some of these spells can go, I'm gonna unleash my most powerful spell against this weakling. There's Meteor Strike, Elephant, which I'm gonna use. It's probably the most powerful card I have in my deck besides the other one, but I think it's turn-based, so it's not really as cool. Let me show you guys my most powerful card so far in terms of single attack, not turn-based, because I have a lot of turn-based attacks that do way more damage. Let's go, Elephant! Let's go! I'm about to do insane damage right now. Look at that. 1,397. That skeleton's gone in the next life as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the end of the I hope you all enjoyed this video. This was a throwback, episode 1 of a series going back to old video games that I played, but I'll see you in the next video.